Hello. When we learned domain and range, it is very important we know how to identify domain and range in real situations. I am showing you 3 examples here. I hope after these 3 examples, you will be able to identify domain and range for real situations. This first one is a mass model function. Says y equal to negative 2.5x plus 100. Here, x, y are in general situation. We have not particularly defined the meaning for x and y. So, this is a general linear function. You will learn linear function in the future. Right now, you just know this is the graph for this linear function. It's just one straight line. And look at this graph. There is no limitation for x, no limitation for y. So our domain is all real numbers from negative infinity to positive infinity. Same thing for range. It's all real numbers also from negative infinity to positive infinity. But here we are going to see 2 real situations. Both use the same mass model as this function. Situation 1. There is a pot of boiling water at 100 degrees Celsius. It is left on the table to cool off to 25 degrees. That is the room temperature. With an average rate negative 2.5 degrees per minute. Once it's reached to the room temperature, it will be left to sit on the table for 20 more minutes before it is served. What is the domain and range for this situation? This picture explains the situation here. You can see the waters start at 100 degrees and keep dropping till 25 degrees. It takes 30 minutes for it to drop to 25 degrees. Then it sits there for 20 more minutes, but the temperature do not change. It stays the room temperature 25 degrees. So what is the domain and what is the range for this situation? First, we have to know it is a continuous situation because the time does not stop. The time goes from 0 minutes to 50 minutes. You do not have negative time. And after 50 minutes, the water is served. So no more water. That is our domain from 0 to 50 minutes. And the range is the temperature. We know the lowest temperature is 25 for this situation. That's our room temperature. And the highest temperature is 100. That's the starting temperature. Our temperature stays in between 25 to 100 degrees Celsius. We use small t for time, use the large T, the uppercase T for temperature. That's the situation for this one. You have to remember this is a continuous situation. Now let's look at the situation 2. Situation 2 says Mr. Sanchez has $100 to spend for his class material. He wants to buy some sets of patterns for his students. Each set costs $2.50. The money he has left is a function of the sets he buys. In other words, how much money he has left depends on how many sets he buys. What is the domain and the range for this situation? This figure shows us the situation. You have to know this is a discrete situation. Why this is a discrete situation? Why is it? It's because he can buy no sets, like he doesn't buy anything. That's 0. Or he can buy 1 set, 2 sets, all the way till 40 sets. Because he has only $100. Each one costs $2.50. The most he can buy is 40 sets. But he cannot buy 1.5 sets. He cannot buy 6.5 sets. He cannot buy 2.3 sets. So it has to be either no sets, 0, or 1, or 2, or 3, all the way till 40. They are all integers. That's our domain. And the range, if he spends all the money, he'll get $0 left. If he buys 39 sets, he will have $2.50 left. If he buys 38 sets, he will have $5 left, like that. And if he only buys 1 set, he will have 97.5 left. And if he doesn't buy anything, of course, he has all $100 there. And that's our range. I hope these 3 examples will help you identify domain and range for real situation in the future. Thank you.